This is going to be recent pickups part 52. I'm gonna start off here now, like with Syndicate. So Syndicate, which is a game I got today. Syndicate. This is the disc only. It was literally only $3, super cheap. And yeah, so Syndicate is like it's kind of like a science fiction kind of, a futuristic shooter, first person shooter. And yeah, I actually played some of it, the first hour of it today. It is pretty fun. As well, you can hack stuff, like hack cameras, hack into people as well, right? They have certain implants in them. And yeah, it is very much like a futuristic, kind of like futuristic cyberpunk like game. And yeah, with a Watch Dogs elements in it as well. Another one's going to be Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7. So, like I've seen this game many times, many times, but I never actually picked it up, right? It didn't come out with the original case, but, it was literally only $7. It was like a $7. So I thought I might as well pick this up. I know this is one of the more, in my area, it is one of the more expensive PSP games. But Crisis Core, and I'm not much into, what do you call it again? I'm not really much into a turn-based or like a Final Fantasy games, but this one, surprisingly, it is fun for like a PSP standards. And yeah, you also get the cutscenes and the Final Fantasy stuff in it too. And yeah, another one as a game that I traded for was Need for Speed Shift. I had like a duplicate of SOCOM Fireteam Bravo 1, and I traded it in for Need for Speed Shift. And yeah, so lots of Need for Speeds over the years. They're hard to keep track of, like Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed, this one, Need for Speed Most Wanted, so many of them over the years. Underground, and yeah, but Shift, and this one, it kind of plays more like a Gran Turismo style game, with mixing like with a Need for Speed and a little bit of a Burnout. And yeah, right up here is gonna be a Men in Black at the Alien Crisis. So the Alien Crisis by Activision. So this is a weird game. I played some of it. I played the first 2 missions. It's like, okay, this is weird. This is not really for me. But Men in Black, it is kind of like, you take turns. So you have to kind of wait. You don't control the movement of your character. It's like this weird turn-based, third-person shooter. It is very weird. I picked this one up today. Resident Evil Revelations. Revelations is a game I know, again. So it's like Need for Speed. Lots of games like in the franchise. So lots of Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 1, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 2, 3, etc. So this one, it looks like lots of boss fights in it, right? And yeah, I was looking for Dead Space 3. I couldn't find it. Very hard to find, like, where I live. So I found this one. Say, okay, might as well pick this up. It was like $13. And yeah, by Capcom. And the last one's gonna be Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. Battlefront. I never actually owned like a Battlefront game. I owned one for the PS4, but I never actually played it. And yeah, I was skeptical picking this up because I thought it was like a multiplayer game, and I don't have multiplayer access on my PSP. But it is a single player game with multiplayer aspects in it. And yeah, so you're like a soldier, right? And there's a different mission, sabotage. There's like jet-based missions, spaceship-based missions. A pretty solid mechanics, like for the PSP standards, and controls are a little bit hard to learn, right? But yeah, so Star Wars Battlefront. So yeah, recent pickups part 51. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.